Hey everyone, Shauna here. I'm just here today to give you guys a little bit of an update about camp. I said I'd do that in my last video, and that was like 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry, time flies at camp. So yeah, this is just gonna be really quick, kind of like a rundown of what I've been doing for the last 2 months while I've been almost entirely MIA. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got to camp on May 24th, and training started on May 27th. So I got here on Friday and training started on Monday. We had 2 weeks of training where we basically just kind of like got to know each other and learned about camp and how things are going to run. It's, you know, I've done training before, so it was fun though. And we had camp day in the middle of that on June 5th, I think it was. And I unfortunately did not get to go to any restaurants on camp day because I got a staph infection on my legs. It sucked. It wasn't actually that bad. I just had to be on antibiotics. And I had to keep my legs elevated for 2 days, and that happened to coincide with camp day. So I couldn't go, and it was unfortunate. But you know what? You do what you can. So mid-June, we got our first group of kids, and they were mostly from the States. Or they were all from the States, rather. Most from Detroit, a few from Maine. Just because we started earlier in June, and a lot of the kids in Canada were still in school, so my kids from the States. That's how it goes. And I had a group of 8 girls, and they were hilarious and amazing and awesome. And then I actually went down to Detroit to pick up the kids, and then at the end of the session I also went down and took them home because it's just, we provide transportation for the kids to and from camp, and so I got to go to Detroit twice. That was pretty cool. And then second session we had, or since then we've been all Canadian kids. So second session I had a group of boys. I had a boys cabin, which was really fun. They were English, and they were mostly, I think, half from PEI and half from Newfoundland, which was cool. And they were hilarious and crazy and awesome. And then at the end of that session, I went to Montreal for 3 days, which I showed you all the stuff that I bought in Montreal. And I took kids home, stayed there for a few days, brought new kids back. And then that next session, session 3, I had a group of French boys. I had 2 boy cabins in a row. It was pretty awesome. I had a group of French boys, and they were also just amazing and hilarious and excellent. And then at the end of that session, I took kids to Edmundston, which is in northern New Brunswick. Probably haven't heard of it because it's kind of the middle of nowhere. Took some kids to Edmundston, stayed there for a couple days. Then we went to another town called Campbellton, which is an equally small town in northern New Brunswick, and then brought kids from there back to camp. And then session 4, which was the last session that we just had, I had a group of French girls, and they were also amazing. I've just had amazing kids this summer. And then this past break was the only break I wasn't on escort, so I didn't take any kids home. I didn't bring any kids to camp. I just kind of hung out around camp with some of my friends. It was really chill. And now we are in session 5. There's 7 sessions, so we're in session 5. And I've got a group of English girls, and there's a couple from Toronto, some from Nova Scotia, mostly from Nova Scotia, some from New Brunswick, kind of from all over. And they seem really, really cool. And I'm excited. Today's only the second day. They just got here yesterday, so I don't know them all super well. But I'm really excited, and I'm wearing my camp shirt because it's camp. And that's kind of what I've been up to for the last 2 months. It's been all kids all the time, and I wish I could be recording more videos. And I literally, like, it's a 24/7 job. Like, I barely have time. And I figured out that there's not really anywhere inside where I can film because there's always people everywhere inside, including kids, and kids can't be in videos. And then if I want to film outside, we're right on the ocean. It's usually really windy. Today's a weird day that it's not really windy. It's usually really windy, so I can't record outside because you're not going to hear anything I'm saying. And it's just like a catch-22. I don't actually have any idea what that expression means, but it sounded like it fit. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been up to for the last 2 months. I got a month left at camp. I got this session and then 2 more, and I'm really excited. So if you guys want to let me know down in the comments what you've been up to this summer, if you've done anything exciting, just let me know. Anything. I like knowing things. If you want to give this video a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when I post the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.